What's up, gang? Good evening. I'm really enjoying this title screen. I don't know about you. Good evening, R. Dominic, Satellite Sun, Dave Thulu. Thank you for the 175 stream streak. Good evening, Arcane. Good evening, PM Collector Boy. Hi, everybody. Happy Wednesday. I hope you're doing well. I am actually doing pretty well. That wasn't the case for the entire day, but I'm doing pretty well right now. I'm gonna bring the music down just a titch, because she is good, but can't let her drown me out, I'm afraid. Yeah, it was a bit of a trying day. It didn't start so well. Well, I wasn't being raided by Mizroy for one thing. That'll improve anybody's day significantly. Good evening, friends. Good evening, Mizroy. Good evening, Princess Balance. Good evening, a bearded Canadian. Holy Jesus. Well, first of all, Mizroy, thank you for the Mizraid. Second of all, how the Christ did you get to 500 stream streak? Good Lord. Thank you so much for that, dude. I really, that's, wow. That means a lot to me. I appreciate that so much. That's too many days. Take a break, Jesus. That means, you realize, chat, you realize here, that means a bearded Canadian has been here for like a full year and a half of streams without missing a single one. That's nuts. Nothing, that's it. Nothing to do in the evening. It was great. This is a great place to be. Well, it's better with you here, ABC. So thank you so much for being here, and thank you so much for the time investment, because that is a significant investment. 83 weeks and a bit. My God. Very much appreciated. Wow. 500 minus a 493 stream streak. Incredible, Ms. Roy. Incredible. I mean, damn, Arcane. Like, that's, like, coming up on 300 is huge, too. I know some of y'all are running some incredible stream streaks. I know some of y'all ran some big stream streaks before, like, Twitch dropped them or things just didn't work out, and I very much appreciate it. I really do appreciate all the time that y'all spend here hanging out. It means a lot to me. It really does. These streams help a lot. I hope they're the least bit therapeutic for y'all. They certainly are for me. They've always been valuable to me. They've always been helpful for getting my mind off things, helping me refocus, and I think really now more than ever, it's been very helpful. Yeah, Manic, I know you got yours stepped on, and that is a damn shame, but your streak will never be forgotten. That I assure you. Kind of overshadows the fact I learned that AOL somehow still has a desktop client and still gets active updates. That is interesting, though. Can't deny it. The universe hates your wallet. Both Gradius Origins and Operation Night Stalkers dropped at the same time. Wow. Like I don't have to choose. They're both in a bundle. Yeah, I'm gonna hold off on Gradius Origins for a while. I imagine I'll pick it up at some point just because I love Gradius, and it would be really cool to have all of Gradius in one spot. Oh my God, Endief alert! Jesus! I recently started watching Full Metal Alchemist. I think my favorite character so far is a little girl and her big cute dog. So adorable. Endief learned anime just for that one joke. Well, they're ahead of me because I haven't actually watched Full Metal Alchemist, so I'm immune to this one. I have an immunity. So, ha 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 ha. Still good to see you tonight. Still glad you're here. So glad you're all here. Glad y'all could join me for tonight. I'm excited. I'm very excited about tonight. Watching exactly 0 FMA and you might get that joke. Yeah. Good evening, Brunhilde. Good evening, MST3KXer. Sorry, Brunhilde. Guys took my beavers and gave me Titan dick. It's a great cosmic balance that we're striking here, really. So, incredible valor, respectable memes. So let me recap. Let me recap for you. Let me let you all know what's going on, because I want to get to this, frankly. I wanna get playing. My day was boring. I was busy. I had a lot of chores and self-improvement and job hunting to do. I haven't played anything. I suppose I can report that I'm actually further into the campaign of Startopia than I ever have been before. I'm on like mission 7 of I think a 10 mission campaign, and that's been a lot of fun. I've enjoyed that significantly. So yeah, I think my personal games for the near future are gonna be Timberborn and Startopia, because I want to finish the missions in Startopia and then start up I've never really started up a sandbox station in Startopia, and I feel like I've really missed out because of that. But I also want to keep going with our beaver civilization that we started, and I'll explain about that in a minute. It's a new wholesome anime. They're making live action cells at work, and the platelets are super. Can you imagine Star Tropics when you say Startopia? That would be an amazing crossover. But I do love Startopia. This music is intense, isn't it? I love it. I think it's great. Very appropriate for this game. So. Yeah, let's go ahead and talk about what's going on, what's coming up, because I know I know more than a few people might have tuned in just to hear what's coming up on Monday, because I did promise I would reveal our next big playthrough game. It's not this, and we'll talk about why in a minute. Really weird thing, I really like the logo of Startopia. I have no interest in playing. That's really funny. Startopia does have, like, amazing aesthetics. Like, clearly a ton of thought went into all of their visual designs. I was noticing some of that when I was playing it. The food that is dispensed by the Dynamat, there's artificial food, real food, and, like, synthetic food. And synthetic and artificial are different. Like, one is just, like, inorganic material, and the other is, like, synthesized food or something. Anyway, they came up with icons for each of those. And of course, if you mouse over them, it tells you what they were. But I knew what they were just at a glance, because they were very evocative icons. It was really cool. This water is great, isn't it? This is some really good water. I hope a lot of the action takes place on beaches and along rivers and stuff. But still getting ahead of myself. Anyway, so we started Timberborn on Monday as a democratic playthrough, and we had a great time with it on Monday. Had a great time with it last night too. But being a democratic playthrough, that means that y'all are entitled to vote out a game whenever you've had enough of it. And apparently, 2 nights of Timberborn was enough, and I totally get it. It is a very satisfying builder game to play, but possibly not to watch, because there's not a whole lot of emergent behavior in it. How close was the vote? Not very. It was a commanding vote against. It was a mandate to move on, and I accept that. Like I always say, democratic playthroughs, I don't think they're not an indictment of the game itself. It's just, do you want to watch this? And perfectly good games might not be that entertaining to watch, especially on this channel, the way I stream games. I tend to have a lot more to say and a lot more fun with like story-based stuff and things that I can riff off of. Whereas Timberborn is a simulator, you know? It's a civilization simulator. And like I said, not a lot of crazy stuff happens in it. In fact, very little crazy stuff happens in it, unless you're specifically going out of your way to make crazy stuff happen. Yeah, there you go. No Man's Sky is great to play, totally asked to watch. And I get that. I feel that. I've tried watching No Man's Sky. I can't do it. So, yeah, so I almost said Beaver Quest. Timberborn. I call it the Kenshi curse. Yeah, I was really excited to stream Kenshi, and just a couple nights into it, and I was like, this is not working. This works so much better as a personal experience. And I've definitely played games on my own that I'd considered hanging on to stream, and then realized after playing them myself, nah, I made the right call. I absolutely made the right call. B request would be a great subtitle for Leisure Suit Larry sequel. Quick aside, I still can't believe they made a Leisure Suit Larry game called Wet Dreams Don't Dry. Like, literally actually riffing off of, what, a Suda 51 joint? Unbelievable. Absolutely unbelievable to me. Anyway, so, Timberborn, done. Ended on a Tuesday, which means we had a free Wednesday. Oh, Sweary joint. I get them conflated all the time, and I really do apologize. I'm really bad about that. Thank you, Helveet. Also, good evening, Helveet. Good evening, Justin Brett. It's good to see both y'all. Anyway, so yeah. I don't like starting big playthroughs in the middle of the week. I like starting them on Monday. I feel like that gets them off to a stronger start, gives us 3 full days to get going on them. So I wanted to do a one-off of something for Wednesday, and man, like, Titan Quest 2 has been occupying all the free space in my brain since it launched on August 1st, and I wanted to squeeze in a stream of it somewhere, and I couldn't figure out where or how, and y'all basically delivered the answer to me on a silver platter. By voting out Timberborn just 2 days in, that gave me the perfect opportunity to slip in Titan Quest 2. Even better, because this feels like a good natural segue into the Grim Dawn multiplayer night that we're gonna do on Friday. We got a whole ARPG thing going on this week, chat. So yeah, keep that in mind. Grim Dawn multiplayer night on Friday, and then falling around all this, Thursday and Saturday are the Power Hours. We're gonna be launching into the Japan-only games feature in July of 1995, and there should be, I'm fully expecting y'all to just request everything. Just request every damn thing that shows up in it, and I'm prepared. I'm as prepared as I possibly can be. In large part thanks to our friend Shadows the Trash Mammal for tracking down a bunch of fan translations and the like for that. And then of course there's no stream on Sunday because I don't stream on Sunday. So that's this week, which probably, no you can't Arcade. Nice try, but no you can't. Which probably leaves you wondering, what's Monday? What is coming? What could possibly be coming on Monday? Anybody want to guess? Actually, I'm pretty sure somebody can get it. If you've been paying attention, you can probably figure out what's coming on Monday. Apple Monday, Bubsy 3. There is no Bubsy 3. Is it? It is not Startopia. No. I'm afraid not. Hello Kitty Island Adventure. Well, damn it, since Endive guessed it, I have to change it. Guess you'll lead into it for another 10 minutes before telling us. Pugsley's Adventure full play. I'd rather do things to myself that would get me banned on Twitch. No, not like that. Next Atelier game, no. I'm gonna put some distance between Aisha and Esha and Logi. I would not expect to see the next Atelier game until next year, frankly. Penguin game, no. Arcanum, no. Chrono Trigger, getting warmer, but no. We haven't. Brunhilde got it. Earthbound starting on Monday. Because I have to play it before Chrono Trigger. That's the deal. I told you it was coming sooner rather than later. I promised I'd do it before the end of the year. here we go. So yeah. Monday we'll be starting a full democratic playthrough of Earthbound. I am gonna let y'all weigh in on whether or not you actually want to see it. Pretty sure I know the answer. Pretty sure I won't have to make you vote for too long, but I am a democratically minded soul, and I am open to the possibility that y'all are just not actually that interested in seeing possibly another full playthrough of it, because I imagine most people that are familiar with Earthbound have already watched other people play it. What's a democratic playthrough? I have channel point options to the hell, camera. I'm here. I exist. I'm real. During democratic playthroughs, I have channel point options to continue or end the game, and every night we play it, viewers need to vote whether they want it to continue or end. And as long as continues beat out the votes to end, we keep going. With RPGs, I typically have a cutoff somewhere. If the vote has been going strong enough for, say, like 2 weeks, I usually cut it off and just finish it from there. So sometimes I make exceptions, like with Pathfinder Wrath of the Righteous. That game was just too long. It was honestly too long to do the entire thing, so I just let people vote until they got tired of it, and it turned out being, what, 16 nights or something like that? It is true. I am doing a blind playthrough of Earthbound. I've only played like the first 2 hours of it, maybe, and that was back in college, so I don't really remember it. So I'm one of the last people on Earth that can actually play through Earthbound for the first time. Well, me and Chaos. Me and Chaos and Laretro Spiso. And Brunhilde, I guess. So yeah. It's true. It's true. It's true. Precious Beavers were voted out. I can see why it was really fun the first time. Then, like, what? Gonna watch your beaver die? Yeah. Bounced off Earthbound a couple times before getting into it, hoping it didn't really catch you. Felt like it reskinned early Dragon Quest. I do have the benefit of like cultural osmosis and being aware of the outsized impact Earthbound had on gaming for decades following its release. So I've got plenty to spur me forward, as long as it doesn't end up being a really tedious or grindy game. Poor company in this case. I mean, I never played Portal until this year. No, that was something I actually had to come to grips with in as a streamer a long time ago. Was erroneously assuming, like, if I was gonna play something like System Shock 2 or like the original Fallout, oh, everybody's already played this. Everybody's already familiar with this. No, actually, they're not. Every single thing I do a full playthrough on this channel, someone is seeing it for the first time in chat. And it took me a while to really internalize that, but now I get it, I respect that, I appreciate that, and I treat every playthrough as such. Yeah, Chaos had never seen all of Final Fantasy VI, what we used to know as Final Fantasy III before I played it. It's a person who didn't grow up with a PC in the 90s, born every second. Wow! That might be one of the most insightful things you've ever said, Shadows. Be interested to see someone experience it that lacks nostalgia glasses. Yeah, I will promise you this. I will be very honest in my assessment of Earthbound. I am no fan of sacred cows in gaming. So, and I don't always say this. I should always say this. But beware. Beware if I ever do a full playthrough of your favorite game on this channel, because there's even odds I'm not gonna like it. And don't ever expect me to play through something on this channel and love it. That's not how this works. You come to Gold Plated Games to watch me play games and get honest opinions, honest assessments about things. If I don't like something, you're gonna hear it. If I don't like your favorite game, deal with it. No, how can I come to grips with you not liking a thing I like? For people on the internet, it can be a bitter pill to swallow, frankly. I know my fate is sealed as a Sonic fan. Yeah, Shadows is already there. Kemco sale on Steam, might check that out. I still weep at night for Okami. Couldn't do Okami. Just wasn't working for me. Just wasn't happening. Fortunately, I discovered you because you're playing my favorite games and you did like them sufficiently well. Well, Looking Glass. Yeah, I am an old school Thief fan. The Thief 1 and 2, especially 2, were absolutely formative experiences for me. So, yeah. I won't. Even then, though, I had my bones to pick when we did our playthroughs of Thief 1 and 2, and especially 3. I picked nits at Final Fantasy VI, and that's my favorite Final Fantasy of all time, and nothing is ever going to change that. But it's not a perfect game. What's up, Dank? What's your take on Titan Quest 2? Funny you should ask that. I haven't started it yet. I'm still doing my pre-game preamble. I'm about to play it for the very first time. I just picked it up today. I'm very excited, though. I am a huge fan of the original Titan Quest. And that developer's subsequent game, Grim Dawn, after Iron Lord turned into Crate. So, but we'll get to this soon. I'm about out of rambling to do. Really, chat, really. Okay, Final Fantasy VI trash is my favorite. Looking Glass didn't make a lot of games. The games they did make were amazing. But God, they really were. They really pushed forward with that. They were really breaking new ground. And it, you could see where their reach, their reach was beyond their grasp. Like Thief 1 and 2 technically were rough packages, but God, if you could deal with the jank in those games, they were singular experiences back in the 90s. They really, really were. Hot take, title screen singing ladies, incredible pipes. Yeah, this is one of my favorite games of the year just from the music on the title screen here. Stoked to see it streamed. I can't wait to obviously I can't wait to get into it, but I'm getting more and more excited for it. So yeah. Terra Novas and Flight Sims, both System Shocks, yeah. Can't forget System Shock. System Shock 2 is one of my favorite sacred cows to take to the shed. Because boy howdy, it is 2/3, 3/4 of the greatest game of all time. But that last chunk, oh, it is rancid. I don't want to play Thief. I was amazed watching someone else play it. It's a great experience. I love it. I absolutely love it. Loud enough to... I already turned her down, if you can believe it. Well, all right. If Singing Lady is drowning me out, I think that's a sign that we need to get to it. We need to make this happen. So, all right. For the uninitiated, Titan Quest was an ARPG published by THQ in those halcyon days between Diablo 2 and Diablo 3. It was clearly very, very much inspired by what Diablo 2 set out to do, copying some systems just straight up wholesale, but to great effect and with some new twists with them. It was also fully 3D, beautifully rendered, and my favorite thing about it was how it actually made you feel like you were on a grand odyssey across Greece and Egypt and Babylon and all these fanciful places battling creatures from myth. One of my favorite ARPGs of all time, hands down. It was unfortunately a commercial failure out the gate. They did get to make one expansion for it that continued the story in some interesting ways. But the developer, Iron Lore Entertainment, dissolved after that. But fortunately for us, reformed as Crate Entertainment and went on to make the absolutely incredible Grim Dawn, my favorite ARPG of all time. However, the Titan Quest rights remained with THQ, and it seems like they have charged the studio behind the Spellforce games to bring us a new iteration of it. I believe the Spellforce devs also made new DLCs for Titan Quest 1 post-anniversary edition. There's 3 of them. I've played 2. I own all 3. The problem is that the third one requires you to basically be like endgame, like final difficulty to get to, and I have a problem with old school ARPGs where I get bored with them after the first playthrough on normal, so I don't tend to go through on nightmare or hell modes. I have made the effort in Titan Quest 1 and I still haven't quite gotten there. I think I might have a character now on the 3rd difficulty, but still haven't gotten to where the final DLC starts. But yeah, like Diablo 2, love Diablo 2, love it to death. Furthest I ever got in that was like to Act 2 of Nightmare. Literally never played it on Hell. Grim Dawn, aka the game we'll be playing together communally this Friday. Yes! Yes! Friday, Grim Dawn community multiplayer night. Very exciting. Very excited for that. So anyway, I don't know if you really need a story recap for Titan Quest 1. I don't know if they're actually related. In Titan Quest 1, it's about Titan. One of the Titans that the gods sealed away decides he wants to get the hell out of his imprisonment. I think it's Typhon, right? I think it was the Titan Typhon. He charged a bunch of magical creatures called Telkeens to quest across the ancient world for him to find a special sickle that could release him from his entrapment. You spend the vast majority of the game following Telkeens around and battling them, but always showing up just a minute too late to stop their plans in action. Eventually, Typhon escapes, ascends Olympus, you follow him up there, and beat his ass to death. And then in the first official expansion, Hades takes advantage of all the chaos going on to make a play for supreme godhood. So you have to travel down into the realm of his namesake and beat his ass into the ground. So that's the long and short of the original Titan Quest. I don't know where this one picks up, but let's get started and see what happens. Of course, I have to create a new character. Oh, how handsome. I kind of like that guy. Okay, I'm gonna click on some other people, but I'm 99% sure I'm going with this guy. Yeah, these guys are way too fit. These guys are way too fit. That's totally David Hasselhoff. That's just Fat Thor. That's Fat Thor. I can't decide now. I like him. It's pretty cool. And then we also have the feminine side. Whoa, that loading was pretty interesting. I really like the variety of features here. This is cool. This is a lacking a full character customization system. I really like the spread of characters here. Yeah, absolutely 100% going for this guy. For reference, the original Titan Quest had 2 body types, male and female. That was it. That was absolutely it. All right, what's his name, chat? We to get plus size lady in there. Boobs are all D-cup chic. Dad bub. Carlos Titan. Goonicus. I like Goonicus. What the hell is this? Solo self-found. I don't know what the hell that is. Alright, anyway. Gunicus, let us begin. Yes, I want to start a new... yes, I'm sure. Yes, I am sure. Ooh. Animated intro.
Tell a tale of mortals, bound by fate's golden strands.
Ooh. Very Demon Souls. Just kind of clicked in my head.
Tell of their laughter, their struggles, their glory.
Fake Greek accent alert.
Tell of warlike Sparta. Fate destined them for godlike greatness. But
Oh.
the gods
This is Sparta.
had other plans.
What's wrong, horsey? What's the problem? Let's go. Crap. Oh, oh, ooh. Oh. Ow.
Their
Yikes.
ambition angered the goddess.
Oh.
And winged retribution showed them no mercy.
He thought he could soak that.
Staining their strands with darkness.
Uh-oh. Somebody done gone and fucked it.
But don't cut it short. Tell us the whole story. Tell us about hope.
Yeah. All right, I'm into it. I'm into it. 22 years later. Really? Okay.
Sing muses of faith and the mortal, watched by the gods on Prote Island, where the story begins.
Gotta let the baby grow up into a big old chungus. Yes, here we go. Okay, hang on one sec. I gotta move myself so you can see the mini map here. Probably other stuff is gonna pop up behind my big dumb head, but we'll make it work. Whee, this is pretty. Okay. Very, very familiar interface here. Nice camp, looks good. Break your pottery. Come on, man. There we go. You don't need that pottery. Okay, so by default, I know there's different control schemes in this. By default, left click is move and right click is attack. I mean, it's kind of laid out for you down here, so yeah. Stay a while and listen. Sorry, I can't. There's pottery to break. Should've named myself Link. Press. Oh, we have an active dodge in this. Okay. Okay. So this is okay.
Tale of the mortal's victory.
So I kind of feel like there's two schools of thought when it comes to RPGs now. One is the traditional style, where once you engage with enemies in their range, in melee range, you are going to take damage. And everything is kind of balanced around that understanding. The newer wave of RPGs has some kind of active damage mitigation. The gods have given you the spoils. They gave me a bow out of a fucking thing. Actually, you know what? You know where I should live? I should live right at the top here. Maybe that'll be the best place for me. Let's try that. That way you can see the most of what's going on. All right, let's try some range attacking then. So yeah, with an active dodge, that means they don't want me to get hit, which means that combat may be significantly more threatening. Ooh, a mallet. Hang on. Okay. I'm sorry. I really like hitting things really fucking hard in these games. Yeah, I'm gonna club things. Range attacks are cool and all. I just want to beat the shit out of things. Now I'm blocking the enemy names? God damn it. I shouldn't even exist. I shouldn't even be here. Maybe bottom corner. Maybe.
Tell how brave Aristano prepared him for the hunt.
My name isn't Aristano. They never put UI elements in the center of the screen. You're right. Ooh, I know this.
Griffin. It's getting more aggressive.
Oh, that's Aristano. Okay. So this is the waypoint system. Same exact one as in Titan Quest. Except this time we actually get like a detailed map, which is pretty cool.
The Griffin grows more dangerous every day. Its mad cult of worshippers keeps growing. It's time we hunted it down. Are you ready?
No.
Good. But first, there's something I must show you. I'll explain on the way. The time has come for you to prove yourself. Today we hunt the Griffin, but before that, remember the shrine at the end of the beach?
No.
Let's go.
She like okay. Press M to open your map. Yep, that's a map. Cool. We must enter the mysterious cave. Okay. So we do have the beautiful white crabs. It's crabby time. Smack the shit out of some crabs. Yes, treasure! Grip tongue, dagger, and a straight sword. Oh, I now have an offhand weapon. Okay, cool. That's pretty neat. Linen spalders? Yes! My shoulders aren't naked anymore. Madam, I just woke up at the roll. I think I just got isekai'd here. I have no idea what's going on. It does have a very similar opening. Like, there's definitely more plot in the animated
You've been
scene.
Training with me a long time. I have just one more thing to teach you.
Okay, this one actually gives your character some backstory. We've been trained by Aristane. Titan Quest 1 literally just starts you as a traveler to Greece. The first thing you do is save a farmer's horse in a field. Yeah, a heavy thing. Can I wear this? Alt is compare. Okay. Oh, God. One of the stats is cunning. And they abbreviated it as CUN. They probably shouldn't have done that. That was a mistake. THQ Nordic, I have feedback. I wish to discuss terms with you. King crab. Not for long, you ain't.
Not bad. You've been practicing.
Lady, I just got here. First stage of any RPG, poking crabs on the beach. I mean, you do, like, it's not the first place you go in the original Titan Quest, but it is in, like, the like, Chapter 1 area. And then, of course, there's Path of Exile, which very conspicuously starts you on the beach. Swarming! Ow! Quit spitting at me. It's gross. Beast the first one was boars and then satyrs. Yeah, that gets old pretty fast. Definitely. If the enemy crabs were normal size, wouldn't be much challenge then, wouldn't? Ooh, Bardiche and a long axe. Ooh. Can't use the Bardiche. I need more of that. Oh, sorry. You know what? They added crabs in chapter 5. They're not on the initial beach, but you go back to the beaches in the expansion chapter of Titan Quest 1, and there are some scary fucking crabs there. All right, I want to do two-handers, because I love hitting things really damn hard. I was playing Elden Ring and just killing crab things. There was a damn one that I thought I was aiming properly, and I ended up running a circle for about 5 minutes. Carbs. Yeah. My favorite thing to do in RPGs, straight up, no question, is get a build that can one-shot as many things as possible. It is so ridiculously satisfying. So I can one-shot all the normal enemies now. King Crab's taking a couple chops. All right, attribute points. Oh, look at this. Okay. I like this. Still not sold on cunning, but we can talk about this. To run Titan Quest, messed up the build, so what I did was inherit the weapon my class couldn't use with a new character. Okay, talk to me about things. Gunicus level 2 unblessed. Core stats. Oh, there are numbers, chat. Health, energy. Oh, they do barrier, like in Path of Exile. Curious. Attack speed, cast speed, movement speed, energy cost, cooldown, and then my stats. I apparently have 7. Might, agility, knowledge, vigor, cunning, resolve, and fitness. Can't wait to find out what the hell all of these are for. Defensive stats. Physical armor. Okay, so there's 2 kinds of physical attacks, strike and pierce. There are 7 kinds of magic resistance. Fire, cold, lightning, poison, spirit, and vitality. I think that's the same. As Titan Quest 1. Stun and impairment resistances. Oh my god. Okay. Okay. So much like... Okay. The developers of Titan Quest 1, they who went on to do Grim Dawn, loved getting really, really granular with their stat type. There are a hilarious number of stats in Grim Dawn to keep track of. And apparently, they decided to keep that up in this. So not only do you have fire resistance, you also have a separate burning resistance. Fire resistance is for direct fire damage. Burning resistance is for fire-based damage over time effects. Bleeding, burning, chilled, shocked, plagued, staggered, and weakened all have their own resistances. Then there's glancing melee hits and glancing projectile hit. Jesus. Defensive stats. Weapon base damage, physical damage bonuses, thermic damage, natural damage, other damage bonuses. Alright, that's not too excessive there. Ailments. Alright. Separate stats for each of the ailment types. Ailment resistances. Okay. Anyway, attribute basics. Spend points on primary attributes by clicking the plus when hovering over them. Higher primary attributes allow you to wear more powerful equipment. They also scale secondary attributes, which increase certain damage types. Got it. So, we can put points into might, vigor, agility, and knowledge. And those further enhance fitness, cunning, and resolve. They explain all this over here. Your base physical and mental talents that determine your general capabilities enable you to use different gear. Main attributes can be developed to make you more capable of good in area. Each secondary attributes each represents a combination of 2 main. Okay, so let's talk about this. Vigor. Measure your health and tenacity. Counts towards all secondary attributes. Increases base health points. Simple enough. Might. Power and aggression. Supports heavy armor, ornate armor, and heavy weapons. Counts towards fitness and resolve, which increase... Yeah. Agility is for light armor, medium armor, and fast weapons. And knowledge is for magos robes, plated robes, and magical weapons. I'm sorry, chat, we're not doing magic. I like my big, smashy idiot guys. All right, derived stats. Fitness is for strike and pierce damage. Resolve is for fire and cold. Cunning is for poison and lightning. Interesting. Okay, so it seems like we're just going to stay over here. Vigor does not have an armor type specifically. Resolve is fire and cold damage. I'm not doing magic, and we at least use our first mutation on getting extra arms. Alright, well, I'm going to start by hitting things harder. Okay, so each attribute point raises your main attribute by 5, which raises the derived ones by 3. So cool. So we do have the option of focusing on strike and pierce damage or fire and cold. So even though I'm not going to be a spell slingy kind of guy, I can focus on fire and cold weapons. I'd reference Wooden Ocean again, honestly, that's been getting a bit old. Alright. So is that it? Is that it? Okay, we're not to masteries yet. We're not? Because I have active points here. Oh, this is core. Oh, okay. I can put points in my core skill, which include dodge. Wearing light armor, medium armor, and grants increased dodge cooldown speed. Primary attack. You can level up your primary attack. Interesting. Can I just... Okay, what's this? Whoa! Okay, leveling up gives you modifiers. Okay. Tailwind. Projectiles penetrate, higher projectile speed, range only. Base ailment chance, more ailments. Deals 10 weapon damage as extra vitality damage. Vitality damage has inherent lifesteal. Hamstring, hit slows enemies by 30%. That's projectiles, punish, more damage against channeling or incapacitated. Indomitable, gain flow. Give me vitality drain. That sounds cool. Oh, and then I can put another point in there to further enhance this. Okay. All right, so we do I've set it up so we do additional vitality damage. Neato. And I accidentally drank a potion. I think that's fine. I don't think that matters. You already have one of those. Who cares? Cool. No, I want the bracers. Get the hell out of my way. I want the bracers. Linen greaves and a resistant linen cap. Oh, we look great now. We look great. Additional fire resistance. Cool. Cool. These are actually better. Ooh, that's definitely better. Okay. Were those two basic attack tranches left and right attacks are like melee and ranged? I couldn't actually tell. This might be... I don't know. I genuinely can't tell why there's two of them. I don't know what the difference is. F is energy potion, D is health potion. Oh! Oh, you actually... Okay. So you can have 2 presets, and those represent your 2 different primary attacks. So you can actually separately level up...
You've never fought the likes of a griffin before. But if you are victorious, people will sing your legend.
You can level up 2 separate primary attacks to switch between them. That's neat. I think that's really neat, chat. You have a high damage debuff attack, right. You can set up your first one to do a bunch of, like, debilitating stuff, and then switch over to the second one that's just pure damage. This map is gorgeous. This looks really, really good. Oh, it's not that complicated. Put all your points in damage and beat the shit out of things. That's what I do. I'm a big, dumb, smashy man. That's all I need in my life. Okay, so it also uses... The potion system is also lifted from Path of Exile, where you don't have to collect potions, you get them from dealing damage.
Here we are. This place was built ages ago by the Mycenaeans. The heroes of old received the gods' gifts at this shrine. You'll need its blessing to stand against the Griffin.
Okay. Mysterious cave.
Careful. The priests of Mycenae
Skeletons!
protect their shrines,
Yay!
even beyond the grave.
I'm sorry, it's not a true ARPG until you're smashing skeletons. Skeletons are completely necessary. A saber. Neat. More shoes, better shoes? I should maybe set... I wonder if you can set it up to compare by default. That'd be helpful. Is skeletons, so I don't give a shit. They will always be skeletons to me. They sound more sophisticated that way. That guy exploded. I love my skeletons, and my skeletons love me. I will say this. This game definitely goes for much higher graphical fidelity and seeks to make areas look more realistic, and I appreciate that.
Give me a moment.
I appreciate that, but at the same time, the original Grim Dawn... Ooh, ow. I got electrocuted. The original Grim Dawn had some very colorful caves, and I kinda missed that. What's up, M? How you doing tonight? It's good to see you. I'm questing some titans. I don't actually know how the titans are going to figure into this one, but the questing part's going well. Ooh. Real Titan Quest had some as well. Yes, Egypt in particular. It's interesting. They all do a little something. Like, the long axe has 13% increased weapon attack damage. Double axe has -10 resistances for 3 seconds on hit. I'm gonna go with this because it looks angrier. And I like how angry it looks. Blue Cave where it was all garish blue, yeah. Make a complete switch from Spotify to Bandcamp. I don't know, I never did a long time ago. They're very anti-streaming, just convenient, and I hate it. Well, I'm glad you did. I'm glad you made the jump, and I'm glad you're pleased with it.
The ancient Mycenaeans called this the Shrine of Divine Mastery.
We're gonna learn masteries. Give it to me.
Only those the shrine chooses can receive its blessing.
Pick me.
You're the finest
Pick me.
I've
Pick
ever
me.
trained. Go on. See if the shrine answers to you.
Pick me. Pick me. Pick me. Pick me.
You have been measured. Rise and accept your blessing.
Okay. Yes, here we go. Choose a mastery. Okay, so for anyone who didn't play it, Titan Quest had a mastery system. You didn't pick your class at the beginning of the game. Once you leveled up, you were able to pick a mastery. And I think the original game had 8, and then each expansion added an additional one. But you didn't just pick one. Titan Quest had a dual mastery system. You would pick 2, and you'd figure out ways to make the skills between them synergize. And you could make pretty much any combination work, but certainly some were more optimal than others. Not trying to be too negative here, these words don't feel like there's... Oh, yeah. Yeah, Earth describes the element, Rogue describes the person, Storm describes the event, and Warfare describes the principle. Let's see. Well, I gotta start with Warfare. I gotta know what they did. Oh, I'll get a description of them, and you can preview them too. Dominate battlefield, master warfare, excel at confronting their enemies directly, slaying entire armies on the battlefield with a variety of weapons and audacious tactics. Audacious. I'm a big fan of audacity. We're not really about optimization here, but I just told you I want to make a big smashy man, so I'm not going to pick, like, Rogue. Throw lightning from your fingertips, master the storm, control the battlefield by conjuring the force of lightning. Nice. To rain down on their enemies and even embody the storm themselves. You're losing 2 buttons, the preview and accept buttons. That's it. Striking the shadows, rogues are masters of precision, preparation, evasion. I don't care. And Earth, master of Earth, harness the powers of fire and stone from deep underground to shape and ignite the battlefield, crushing their foes and setting them ablaze. All right, we're starting. Let's preview it. Warfare is okay. The way masteries work, when you get skill points, there's 2 ways you can spend them. One is on the mastery bar itself. And this unlocks new tiers of skills and also gives you built-in upgrades to the attributes that basically govern that particular mastery. The other way is to put them into skills themselves. And it looks like I can't really... Oh, this might actually be a different system. They might have actually changed this up. So let's see what we got. Heavy attack. The big hit, sweeping strike, area hit, weapon proficiency. Huh, okay. They just have a general weapon proficiency. They just called it, like, divinity. So yeah, I wasn't sure if you need divinity points or something else to actually level up the skills. What's this game about? It's an RPG. It's a Diablo-like. It's the follow-up to a game called Titan Quest that came out in between Diablo 2 and 3. And one that I personally loved. I've really been looking forward to this game a lot. Battle Hardened is more health and more survivability. Battle Rage is more damage. So wait, I think they split it. Yeah, they split it between active and passive. Okay. Well, I'm going to confirm this mastery. I want it. All right, level up active skills by clicking their respective plus icons to unlock them. It also gives skill capacity, which you use to assign powerful modifiers. You can respec later. Then passive points by pressing... There's active... Oh my god! This isn't the same. You have divinity points, which level up the bar. You have active points for this side and passive points for this side. Holy shit. That's really cool. I like that. Something I've ever seen anyone play Titan Quest. Didn't even know there was a sequel. I don't think Titan Quest was ever big for streaming. New RPGs usually were, especially the ones that are designed more like MMOs, like Path of Exile. So yeah, I don't think Titan Quest was ever big on Twitch. Okay, this is really cool. Let's bleed and stagger. This is straight increased attack speed. I want you. Oh, you get feats at 6 and 12. Okay. And that includes increased ailment chance, increased critical hit chance, and even further increased attack speed. Yes, give it. I want it. I need it. Okay, I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this. I like this a lot.
No. This shouldn't be happening.
Jealous?
You saw how the shrine reacted. That corruption.
Oh, it got all gooey.
Gods. I thought we had more time.
I did say what's on Monday. It's Earthbound. I am going to start playing Earthbound on Monday. And it will be a democratic playthrough.
No matter. Go. You have the shrine's blessing. You can face the Griffin without me. I have other preparations to make. I'll meet you on the mountain.
Finally! No, it's true.
Slay the Griffin. You can do this.
We finally hit Earthbound in Nintendo Power, and I was just like, well, we got to do a full playthrough of it. There's no way we can't, right? For now, I'm gonna level up Might and Vigor in equal measures, I think. Because I think survivability as a big smashy idiot is gonna be important. Alright, I got 2 active and 2 passive points. That's great. I think... I mean, shit, let's just take everything. Alright, heavy attack, shatter... Damage mitigation penetration and reduces armor non-stacking. More damage, chance to stun. Ranged weapons, ailment chance. More damage per rage. More damage, less attack. No. Give me staggering force. You know what? Let's focus these actually. I want staggering force and shatter. I really like this system. I think this is a super cool system. And give me more of that, because I want to hit level 6 and unlock even more shit. Now I continue to retreat from Shiny. Okay, so now... Okay, so... We gain overwhelm stacks from hitting things. Snacks! Bad snacks, chat. Oh! Oh, we got ragdoll physics, chat. Oh, I'm so happy. Those are some big-ass snacks. Fish spear. Straight sword and... I'll take your fish spears. Are there classes? They're masteries. The way this works, everybody starts the same. Everybody starts with their core abilities. Dodge, barrier, and then 2 different primaries. And then as you level up, you get 2 masteries. Each one is its own skill tree, and the idea is you pick masteries that dovetail well together. In the original Titan Quest, they ended up with something like 12 masteries to choose from. Stuff like warfare and like hunting and nature and storm and fire and alchemy and dream and necromancy and stuff. This is your journey. The world of Titan Quest 2 is handcrafted and full of secrets, adventures, and mythological creatures to discover. Not every quest, location, or encounter is marked. Explore, pay attention to the environment, talk to NPCs, discover new locations, exciting encounters, and epic rewards. I have heard that this one is designed to be more open world. Fuck off. Like it's not linear like a lot of RPGs are.
Fields. I hope there are some rabbits there for you to chase. Damn that griffin.
Oh, Morrow.
Oh, hello. Sorry, I'm just I just buried Patricus. The Griffin. I know I always said Aristano was too hard on you. I thought training every day was pointless. Proti Island is safe. How terribly quickly things can change. The dogs and I were out hunting rabbit. Then a shadow came over us. I wasn't quick enough.
I will make our island safe again.
Good. I've got some hunting supplies with me. Take a look and see if there's anything you can use against that monster.
Let's trade. Oh boy, I see stuff. First of all, let's sell all this junk. Alright, that leaves me with about 200 gold. Oh, right, your potions are equipable, aren't they? Resistant gold ring of concentration. Fire resist, spell damage, and cooldown rate. Okay, I don't think we need anything at the moment. But at least we found our guy to sell shit. What are the rare colors? This is actually pretty cool. I wonder if I can show you. They have two options. Item color scheme. Yeah, the item color scheme, they have a new color scheme, or you can use the same one from the original Titan Quest. And then on top of that, they have colorblind options.
You useless meatsack! Who taught you to fight?
Bad wolves.
Damn it! Will someone get me out of this corpse's bag?
What?
Well, what are you waiting for? Pick me up.
What? This jar is definitely talking.
Yes, I'm stuck in this jar. No, you can't open it. But you can take me to the Shrine of Hermes in the cave southwest of here, so that craven cur can fix this.
Okay. Long axe. I like a girl with a short skirt and a long axe. Ooh, this does increased weapon attack damage. Let's try it out. Also, is my repository. Repository is where your quest items and currencies go. Oh, wonderful. You don't actually have to carry around your quest items, chat. They have their own inventory. I love it. I like my long axe. I have found the wolf den. They were hiding pauldrons and spolders. Oh, give me the heavy shit. Oh, yes. Oh, look at us. Look how comely we are. Lately, my brain chemistry has been rewired. Now I find it impossible to listen to normal music. Now a bunch of White House-related things in my house. I'm a big fan of that band. What's the difference? The armor rating. This does take a cue from Diablo 3 and subsequent games where the most important number is in big, and then it breaks it down below that. Oh, Spalders and Pauldrons? I don't fucking know. I don't know what these words mean. I just say them and they make me sound smart. A shield? Who the fuck needs a shield? I need more weapon. I ain't going fishing. I do like spears as weapons. especially if if they have a greater mechanical reach than other weapons, and they form like a nice midpoint between regular melee and ranged. You use your barrier skill to temporarily boost your defense. Use the barrier skill to actively defend yourself, granting extra protection. Ah, okay. Let's give that a try. Let's see how that do. Okay, so it's a little extra health on top of your normal health. Smacko! I bet his pauldrons basically fit in Spalders. Don't lie, if there was a fishing minigame, you'd definitely go fishing. Yeah. Yeah, I can't deny it. Okay, so poison seems gross and awful. Oh, I love it. Oh, so satisfying. Spears are nice, they're not swinging like in Torchlight, they're thrust damage. I should actually take a look at that. My current weapon, Long Axe, is 13 to 14 strike damage and 3 to 4 pierce. Fish Spear is 9 pierce and 3 strike. So there are different splits of physical damage types here. They do matter, they do make a difference. This is glowing. Fishing boat. Aristone took you fishing once, but neither of you managed to catch anything. Okay. Fun fact, pauldron is the same etymological root as spatula. Huh. Oh shit, that spike club does a lot of damage. Oh dear. Oh my. Well shit, now we have a one-handed upgrade, chat. I'm not agile enough for spears, but I can dual wield. So let's do that. I like it. Titan Quest is sunnier than the Dial. Me too. Me too. And it feels more like a proper Odyssey to me.
This is the
Oh,
case.
spiders.
Hope you're a better fighter than the last guy.
Sorry, chat. We got spooters. They are just as much a mainstay of ARPGs as skeletons. Ooh, inlaid chitin of endurance. I would like more vigor, thank you. Oh. Nipples out. You need to regularly update your basic attack as you get your class actives, or do you pick one or the other for your hotbar? That's a good question, actually. I didn't bother to check. Oh, I guess you have the same active point pool for your core primaries. It doesn't seem... Yeah. Okay. You can also level and customize your core skills. Select the core tab in the mastery screen to do this. Your mastery choice sometimes even unlocks modifiers for core abilities that are unique to that mastery. You have 2 primary attack abilities that contain the same modifiers. They can be customized individually. The points are not shared between them and need to be signed separately. Okay, so Titan Quest and Grim Dawn both had like new primaries that you could set depending on your mastery. Like I think Warfare had a special primary that was was momentum based. The more times you hit, the more damage you would do. Doesn't seem like that's the case here. Instead, it sounds like choosing the Warfare Mastery gives you access to new core modifiers. So this will remain our primary attack, but we can customize it differently based on our mastery. Again, really cool way to do that.
Here, put me on the shrine. Go on.
So we're gonna put this guy on the shrine, huh? Not sure why. Heavy Greaves. These the same. Nope, those are better. All mob ecosystems eventually evolve into crabs, the maximally efficient form. All right, here we go.
I suppose you're expecting a reward now. Fine. Now get out of here. Your job is done.
Oh my god. He gave me a draining spiked mace of haste. It's all strike damage. 3 weapon vitality damage, 22% increased critical hit chance, and 9% increase. Oh my god, I love it.
All right, brother. You've had your fun. Let me out of this jar so I can rip your throat out. Please? Hermes. Hermes!
Who is this? Sounds like Ares. Oh, I definitely chose violence, chat. Temple Crypt. Skeletons! I love skeletons. Oh god. I also love not getting hit by giant electrical attacks. Real big fan of that. Hell yes. There's a story in Titan Quest 1 about Hermes. More pauldrons, chat. More pauldron chat. Ooh. Inlaid spalders of might. Yes, I would like more might, thank you. So, inventory-wise, we got our weapon. 2 weapon slots. We have a body slot, a shoulder slot, a head slot, feet slot, arm slot, 2 rings, and a necklace, it looks like. So, the standard. This is how I made a lyre from a turtle shell. Spalders everywhere. And not a drop to drink. I solved the puzzle, chat. Goddamn genius. I don't think the skeletons like me, though. Woo! Erosive Amber Ring of Energy. More damage over time and energy. Amber Ring of Ailment. Increase ailment power. And Armbands of Nature. I mean, just give me all the good shit. Make me cool. Also, did I level up again? I did level up again. I want to be mighty. You wear 2 rings. You apparently only have 2 fingers. Or each hand can only hold 1 ring, somehow. Alright, passives are definitely going in here, so I can unlock this modifier. So that I can, I think I want crit chance. Take him to crit chance. It's always what I think, like, are you saying I only have 2 fingers? Convention that goes back to rogue. And I think I'm actually gonna level up my primary because I'm using that way more than my other skills. Also, you can't. Okay, it looks like you level up divinity as part of the plot, maybe? And not as part of your own personal level? That's interesting. Okay. So let's add... Okay, so I get a new modifier here. Okay. Heavy Impact has like an AoE effect. Oh, some of these actually require multiple slots. I'm gonna do Heavy Impact. That sounds cool. I like the system in Grim Dawn where you have to dump your levels, just extend a bar before you can even touch the skills on those points. Yeah, it was the same in original Titan Quest. I think it's very interesting they've gone a different direction here. I think that's pretty neat. Pathfinder 2nd Edition finally did away with that nonsense. We want to wear 10 magic rings. Knock yourself out. Now, did they have to rebalance the rings themselves, or were they still just as powerful? Temple of Proteus. Oh, we're extra smashy now. Our smashes actually do, like, area of effect damage. Gold! You collect gold automatically! Oh, chat, I really like this game. I really like this game. Game makes me super happy. There's a stupid, uninteresting spike mace. Did a lot of rebalancing. Probably not a good idea. I have 10 rings, but you can if you want. I guess solving that genius puzzle where you had to light the 4th torch. Thank you! It was touch and go there for a minute, but my my superior intellect won out. If I play it next week, I'd be down. So the thing about it, this game did launch into early access, and my understanding is there's only roughly like 6 hours of content in it so far. It is definitely not.
Patricus would have liked
It's
this
definitely
part,
not
I think.
full playthrough material yet, but I own it now. That was the main reason I wanted to get it now. It's currently the cheapest it's going to be outside of like wild sales and whatnot. Because the price is only going to go up as they expand it. So I wanted to get in on the ground floor, see if they had a good foundation. I can already say after playing this for an hour, they definitely do. Oops, nope, I want that. Also don't want that. What is the cell? It's shift, isn't it? Yeah, it's shift. So yeah, no, there's no threat of doing a full playthrough of this because there's just not enough to do a full playthrough of yet. But when there is, we'll see. I will definitely Titanic Mallet of Death, except it's nowhere near as good as my Spike Mace. Heavy Grass of Regeneration. Health regen per second would be pretty cool. What is not my feats? My featsies are not enhanced, but they don't have any enhanced featsies, so fie upon ye. Would you like to leave money on the floor? Yes, said no gamer ever. I dare say, chat, we're looking appropriately murder hobo-y. I'm pleased with how this is coming together. Finish checking out the Temple of Proteus. You are right, Brunhilde. I'm very, very happy with this. I love RPGs, but I'm very picky about them. Very, very picky. My interests are really just Titan Quest and Grim Dawn now. I've tried to go back to Path of Exile and I can't really do it, and I don't do Blizzard games anymore. Not to put too fine a point on it, but yeah. Resistant Heavy Pauldrons of Death. Yes, thank you. I say so. There's no defense mastery? Not yet. I think there's currently only 4 masteries in the game. Warfare, Rogue, Storm, and Earth. There's definitely going to be more, and I imagine there will be a defense one. Although there are a number of defensive passives in the Warfare Mastery, so maybe they decided to just roll them together and... Oh, that was cool. Shadow of the Griffin. And honestly, I don't think that's a bad call. Like, the Defense Mastery was never too exciting. The most interesting thing about it was that they rolled stuff like Shield Slam into it. Wasn't your dodge? Yes, your dodge is an actual skill in this. It's under core. You can level up your dodge. I haven't even bothered to at this point, but apparently, like, you can. What kind of modifiers do we have? Additional cooldown charges. Increased speed and intangibility. After dodge ends, gain 15% increased all speed. Increased dodge. Wow. Each rank of this increases your dodge distance by 30%. Meaning you could effectively double your dodge distance. You can turn it into a teleport. Or you can turn it into a dash attack. Well, no, not actually. It just increases your damage and your crit chance for a time after you use it. So that's cool. That is in fact really cool. I never played them. I haven't found any I enjoyed. I might try this guy. Honestly, Brunhilde, I don't know if this is the best suggestion. Like, if this looks good to you, then I would definitely suggest picking this up and giving it a try. Titan Quest 1 is on sale right now for $5. This will set you back $24. It's honestly very reasonably priced, probably because it's still in early access. But if you want to try something a little older, a little bit clunkier, but with the same sort of spirit, yeah, Titan Quest Anniversary Edition for $5 is what you want. It's the original game and its original expansion. Don't worry about the other expansions, honestly. They're fine, but they're not essential. Oh, nice camera pan there. Run to the village, quickly. Sorry, this is as fast as I run.
Not a moment early. Where's Aristano?
You're not a moment early.
Is attacking. Oh, they want gold again. Zeus help us. We've nothing left for them to take. Oh, almighty Zeus, help us. I don't understand. Why would anyone want to steal gold for a griffin?
Some people just like violence.
You're right about that. These cultists are no better.
Wait, we
than
have griffin
beasts.
cultists?
We used to tease Aristano for all that training she had you do. Training for what? I guess now we know.
It's so weird having an actual backstory for your character in an RPG. Like, seriously. Your dude in Titan Quest is a literal nobody. Your dude in Grim Dawn, also a nobody. Just a nobody who happened into very, very odd circumstances.
The houses! There are people still trapped inside.
Oh, Griffin cultists. Can't be having that. Time to murder some people.
Thank you.
We have a merchant over here? Not yet. We'll have a merchant over here later. So we really do need to save the village. Get this place livable again. Ah, we can't use the waypoint yet. Holy God, that's a lot of them. Oh, I need to work on my survivability here. Definitely need more points and vigor. Or maybe just don't walk into such a big group of people next time. I don't know. Who can say, really?
Someone!
Are you throwing rocks at me? Like, seriously?
Those cursed griffin worshippers. Good riddance.
Much bigger starting area, yeah. One very minor negative, but still a negative about, ooh. Amber Ring of Carnage. Hell yes. Where's my ailment power one? Yeah, no thank you. I want Carnage. Call me Don Carnage. Yeah, one very minor gripe about the original Titan Quest.
Any manners?
They have you corralled in a little teeny starting area for your first couple levels. Throwing rocks at me to stay at ease. F you and your rock throwing. I got the power of the gods with me. Grim Dawn is absolutely an RPG like this. Grim Dawn I think has the best hook, honestly. Grim Dawn is a... Sorry, chat. Bear with me for a second here. Grim Dawn is set in kind of a dark fantasy world where there are old gods. There are old gods and new gods, and the old gods are restless. The old gods want to reemerge and reclaim the world. And they've been engineering plots for years, decades to make this happen. And right on the cusp of their great awakening, a different apocalypse happens. These non-corporeal beings called ethereals just invade the planet and like consume huge swaths of it and possess people. So it's this really weird like dual apocalypse setting where one apocalypse is already in progress and another one is like making the most of the chaos to build upon it. So the plot is kind of split between battling the ethereal forces and battling the chthonic forces. And there's some really, really neat crossover between it. And your character was possessed by an ethereal, and all you can do for an ethereal possessed person is execute. There's no saving them. However, for some reason, the ethereal left your character's body, and you were spared. And it turns out that because of that, you don't die like other people, which is their framing device for why you can die in an RPG and just respawn back in town. It's because you're ethereal possessed, and it makes you very special. But you don't fully learn like the full extent of your specialness, at least not until much, much later in the game.
This is the third time in as many months. We have to put a stop to it. The Griffin's leading them. We have to...
Uh-oh.
Well, look who's grown a spine. Which one of you is responsible for this pathetic attempt at resistance?
Who you calling pathetic?
You like playing the hero, do you? Then fight me. My master will enjoy using your corpse as a plaything.
Not another attack? I'll protect the villagers. You take care of the corpses.
Smash-o! Okay, this is gonna hurt. Oh god, I'm gonna die. Oh god, death is certain. Q! Shield me! Save me! Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. Oh, I went splat. You are not fated to die here. What I like about Grim Dawn is how it's a strange mashup of 1800s tech and Dark Ages sense of dread and magic. Yes. Interact with the Rebirth waypoint to use a recovery portal and teleport back to your death location. Oh, cool. They automatically generate a recovery portal for you. Mate, Dave, I know you're speaking English, but I don't understand what you're saying. I don't understand. Do I need to pick anything up, or are we good? Seems like we're good. Seems like you don't need to recover your corpse or anything in this. That's nice, I appreciate that. Ow, okay. Whoa. yeah. Okay. So yeah, your defense needs to be much more active in this game. You really got to be using all your tools here. Cult has the same accent as Philomena Conk.
That griffin is a curse on us all. We can't keep fending off these attacks.
And we have to hunt it down.
Not me. I'm too old to go chasing down griffins. But you, which god gave you those gifts? The cultists blocked the path up the mountain, but there's another way, through the ruins.
Okay.
Take it, and teach those cultists a lesson while you're at it.
Cool.
Don't forget to destroy the griffin's nest, too. We can't risk another griffin moving in.
Fair enough, fair enough. Leveling up. Okay, I need more vigor. Death is certain. Alright. Yeah, let's work on dodge. Dodge seems important. Add 2 points to that. I'm thinking... Oh, this teleport requires distance. I want to do distance personally. Yeah, 60% more dodge distance. And then over in warfare, we got more passive points. Feats. What the hell are feats? 30% increase. Oh, that's the modifier that I got on here. I'm just gonna keep dumping into here. That's good shit. I might also put some points into barrier as well. Oh, that's much better, yeah. I like it.
Griffin cult took most of it, but I salvaged what I could. I'll give you a good price if it'll help defeat the Griffin.
What are you buying? What are you selling? Let's see. I already upgraded that. I don't need that. Don't care about that. Doot 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 doot. Volcanic winged fire staff of death. Slayer's sledge of might. That's really sexy. I can afford that. If I sell my draining spiked mace of haste, I can afford that. I want it. I want it. I want it. I want it. Said I want it. Yeah. You think the Smiths in this world aren't overdoing it on drama? You left it at a checkpoint or made me reload, that's fine. Now you've tried to explain it. I think I always find it a little silly when game ties dying to core gameplay like that, but then it's like, what happens if I fall in pit or get petrified? How does my stuff respawn? Well, in Grim Dawn, you actually have to recover your corpse. You do actually literally respawn. Oh. I hit that snake so hard, part of it turned into a hatchet. Do you ever go prefix suffix chasing these types of games? I learned to recognize certain ones that are desirable. But in general, I'm just looking for higher quality. One of my weaknesses, I've never really mastered an ARPG. I tend to just achieve like a surface level understanding of them, which is another reason why I don't tend to go into the higher difficulties. I don't tend to get them well enough. The only times well, the one ARPG that I really got into enough to like fully understand and work out complex builds and stuff was actually The Division. I really got into the Division 1, the original. And I spent a lot of time at endgame in that. Diablo 3, I honestly really liked that game enough to get a character to the level cap. Man, even the pigs fuck you up in this. There's some nice visceral sounds, though. And then Grim Dawn... It took me a long time to really understand Grim Dawn and the extreme importance of defense in that game, but I eventually did get there, and I did eventually get an endgame character. They're certainly not optimized, but they're close to the level cap. And that's I think about as well as I can do in a game as technical as Grim Dawn. You're not a min-maxer? Yeah, me neither. I kind of want to be, but I'm not. This looks like a shortcut that you can establish. Actually, wait a minute. It looks like you can go around here. Hold up, wait a tick. Oh yeah, it just barely shows on the map. Snack time. Ooh, brutal. Tend not to worry about perfection and play a character until it gets impossible to advance, yeah. And my thing was, my issue was, I got kind of, huh, that's cool. I got tired of reaching points where I got tired of reaching that point. Specifically with Titan Quest and Grim Dawn, because I love those games. And I wanted to be able to push further in them. So that kind of forced me, encouraged me to actually learn how they work. And I'm glad I did. Every time I go back, I learn a little bit more, and I make more survivable builds. And I imagine it'll be the same for this game, too. When I did Torchlight 2, I had to get a mod respec, and it helped learn how to build your character. I still use build guides when I do Titan Quest and Grim Dawn, but I don't, like, I'm not married to them. Whoa, you can climb in this! It's context sensitive, but still, that's really neat. And you can jump. Whee! That's such a little thing, but I really like it. Skeleton, warriors. It really makes a difference to have that little bit of variety to traversal, you know? More mastery?
State your wish.
I wish to receive the god's blessing.
You have already received the blessing of the gods. How dare you ask for another?
Lady, I'm not necessarily scaling up with these guys. Oh, for Christ's sake. You really hate your skeletons this much, huh?
You have been measured.
And found lacking.
And you have been found worthy.
Oh, hey.
Come and receive your blessing.
Pumpkin time, thanks for the great stream. My pleasure, Brunhilde. Have a good one. I will see you around. Used to be super into Ace Online. Certain prefixes were so desired for the PvP stuff, some people would rather just spend the premium currency instead of dealing with RNGs. That was one of the reasons I washed out on Path of Exile, was the way the economy in that worked. And like min-maxing in that was really important, and I wasn't that into it. Noom. Oh, this gives me my second mastery. Let's have a look at Earth. Earth has fissure, splits the ground, has rolling magma, Grand Magic. Free spell damage. We don't need that. Arcane Abundance. Maximum energy. Later ones have increased fire and physical damage. Ailment Chance. Attack and spell. Barrier. Let's go back for a second, preview the other ones. Like, what has Rogue got? You could make a serious glass cannon in Titan Quest by combining Warfare and Rogue. I was terrible at playing it. It was pretty cool. As Philanders put it, Olympus must be easier to get into than Indiana State. Lethal Strike. Oh, they have their own resource flow. Throw blades. Now see, this increases damage and critical hit. Oh man, these are actually real good passives for melee. And Storm. Ice Shards, Call Lightning, Raging Mind, and Arcane Influx. I think Earth is going to be more fun, frankly. I can create fissures in the earth. I don't really need the passives, frankly. But Earth Enchantment, once you get to that point, Earthquake, fire and physical damage, yeah. We're gonna go Earth. Definitely gonna need some sort of noob's build guide written out to play this. The nice thing about these games, and this is also true for Titan Quest 1 and Grim Dawn, your first playthrough on normal difficulty, it doesn't matter. You can make the most benighted, unoptimized build get through the game. It's the higher difficulties where this shit actually starts to matter. And that's one of the things I love about them. You can experiment, you can get weird, you can do whatever you want, and you will still beat normal, at least. I can't say necessarily that'll be the case for Grim Dawn 2, of course. I'm sorry, Path of Exile 2. No, sorry, Titan Quest 2. I can't necessarily say it'll be the same case. For the video game, I have been playing for the last 2 hours, but... Alright, I want Fissure. What about Earthbound 2? No, sorry, Diablo 2. More damage. I think a stunned enemy triggers a shockwave. Damage converted to pierce. Consuming full overwhelm adds additional fissures. But it requires additional fissures. And that requires a bunch of modifiers. Staggering force is more damage and stun. Turn skill into melee slam attack, dealing nyeh, and lava fissure. I want lava fissures. That sounds cool. I like the sound of that. And then we do have a passive. We're not gonna spend it on Earth. We'll keep pumping weapon proficiency. Surely Final Fantasy 2, we now know is Final Fantasy 4. It means Die Hard 2, Talos Principle 2.
Rise, twice blessed of the gods.
I'm gonna hit somebody with the earth. That's sweet. Oh, I like it. Amber Ring of Death. Yeah, I don't need that. I need death. Maybe Super Mario Brothers 2, what we now know also as Doki Doki Panic. I like this skill. I like it a lot. Money. Not gonna lie, I would like to see a sequel to Super Mario 2. I would too. Oh boy. Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Oh, that actually tracks. Oh, stupid skeleton mages. Skeleton mages ruining my life. I don't like teleporter bones. This opens. I know it does. You can't fool me. Aha. Just had to like the thingy thingy. The Curse! Thank you so much for the raid. How you doing? Welcome. I'm gonna go out on a limb and guess that you were also playing Titan Quest 2 tonight. How close am I? Yeah. Oh, shit. Look at this. Gimme, 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 gimme. What kind of character did you make? I am extremely partial to big, chunky, bashy dudes. Double Axe of Devastation would be great if I didn't have a Slayer's Sledge. That's just better. I'm too stupid to wear this. And that's better. Third character trying out Warfare this time. Spin to win. Yep, what have I been doing here? Yeah, I took Warfare and Earth. I put a few points into heavy attack. I put all my passives into weapon proficiency just because I wanted to hit things faster. I've been messing around with my core a bit and dodge, and then I picked up Earth. I just picked up Earth as my second mastery to try Fissure, and I really like it. Heavy attack is good. Heavy attack saved my ass a couple times. Fissure is a lot of fun. Heavy attack is there when you need it, when you absolutely just need something dead right now. That's really pretty. That is a lovely little vista there. Goodbye. Thanks for coming. Yeah, I only started playing this tonight. This is my first character in this, but
No one's crazy enough to go through the ruins.
No one but me. But I'm a huge fan of Titan Quest and Grim Dawn, so.
What?
Yeah. There's your heavy swing. Ash's playstyle is race to 0. Yeah, heavy, if I remember, heavy attack with... No, that's right. I put the AoE effect on my basic. Yeah, heavy attack is very handy. Good thing that fire jumps up so high. Otherwise, it would never work on those guys. Amber Ring of kind of... Oh, I pissed him off. How is that bird carrying a long axe? One of my favorite things about these games is just trying to figure out how some of these items are on some of these characters. These devs don't seem to care, but the Titan Quest Grim Dawn devs were actually very attentive about that, and regular animals and beasts won't drop equipment. I think that's one of Iron Lore / Crate's hallmarks. Is that you only get the equipment that enemies are actually using. So if they don't have equipment, you don't get anything. Which can be really funny when some random ass skeleton runs up on you with like a legendary mallet of instant death and you just die out of nowhere. Yeah, that was the crazy part. They actually got the benefit of those stats. So you'd end up with some like shockingly tanky enemies or like with like crazy thorns effects on them. Boots of phasing. Resistant limit and corselet of endurance. I don't think I need that. Oh, that's a lot of people. Oh dear. Yeah. That guy was hitting real hard. All right. Might seem to be covered by our equipment at the moment. Let's see here. My passives have one place to go. I really want that 12th tier feat. And then... I'm liking this. I can do an additional fissure. Let's do an additional fissure. Let's just fissure that much harder. I could see that getting a little crazy. Because I can't add another fissure. Fissure reactor. You know what? This might be... What the hell do you want? What an idiot. Why would you do that? Okay, hang on. I'm gonna go sell all this junk. These games have personal portals, and I like that. I really appreciate that. Look at this map. This is cool. This is actually pretty windy. I missed some area over here, but I'm not gonna worry too much about it. Y'all gonna put these fires out or anything? No?
Give that griffin a good thrashing, will you?
Yeah, we'll see about that. Don't need that. Don't need that. Don't need this junk. Nah. Let's see. Anything worth buying? Biting spiked club of temperature. Resistant gold ring of concentration. Resistant inlay. These aren't boots. These are like footy pajamas. They're also robes. They require you to be smart. Are you kidding me? I could buy these boots if I had 25 more gold. You replace your mana potion with a second health potion. Can you? Actually, to be completely honest with you, if we're gonna do that, I just want these boots instead. Yeah. Haha. That honestly hadn't even occurred to me. But yeah, look at that. F's in chat. I have no potion. Maybe I guess you can, actually. When I get some more money, let's check that out. I don't need energy, chat. I got this handled. It'll be fine. Everything will be fine. What's up, cultist? Oh, shit. Sucks to be on fire, doesn't it? Don't you just hate it? Press L to open. Yes, I know. I just figured that out. All right, I think this is it. I think this is the Griffin-y showdown. That's a big fuck off Griffin.
Well, if it isn't the hero of Proti Village.
Apollonia the
Come to
Terrible.
bask in my presence, have you? Be warned, my servants were weak, but I am as terrible as I am beautiful.
Oh, she's doing a thing. Oh, God. Okay. Oh, my God. Oh, that whiffed. That didn't.
Not yet.
Okay, so... Alright, so there are huge tells for all their attacks. So you gotta dodge this shit.
I need to wait.
Ow. Here, be on fire. Oh! Oh, okay. Shit!
Not yet.
Ow. Ow. God. Ah, you missed. You idiot, you missed. All right, we got her. Whew. You've earned divinity points. Oh, you earned divinity points for bosses. Holy shit, she is full of stuff. Okay, so yeah, that's very different from conventional ARPG bosses and anything you do in Grim Dawn. I want my dodge cooldown smaller too. Funny you should mention that. All right. Divinity's Yoda is unlocked new mastery tiers. You can spend it by clicking on the plus below the bar on the left. From now on, you can gain divinity in the following ways: leveling up and divine challenges and some quests. Okay. So we have, oh, so I can hit the next tier in something. Stomp, Doomhorn, Leap, Combat Rush, Marksmanship, Invoker of War, Battle Rage, I mean, this is obviously this. Yeah. The barrier is one of those things that I'm gonna have a hard time remembering I have. It's so new to me. Chat will tell you. There's pretty much every game I play, there's some important feature that I just habitually forget that I have access to. Cool. Also, what is all that neat shit I got? Really cool armor. Really cool fucking helmet. An even cooler sledge. Increased cold damage, though. This... I'm not sure how the math on that works exactly. Titan Quest 1 player might enjoy legacy item colors. I might try that at some point, but I'm fine with this so far. Kabong of ice. So there's stuff around here. Apparently climb down that way. Oh! Don't do that. That's rude.
At last. Do you know who I am?
Nope.
No, I didn't think so. You're oblivious to your fate. She did a good job hiding you from me. Aristono, my priestess. But she couldn't hide you forever. I am Retribution herself. And you were marked for punishment long ago.
Goddess!
Hey, what's up?
Stop! I beg you! There's no justice in this punishment.
Justice? Ha! We're all just flies in the spider web of the fates. Blame them, not me.
Arayan! Now! Go! Run!
Smacked her with a horse.
Her. Get to the caves!
She smacked her with a horse.
The cliff! Hurry!
Okay, okay. Oh, Jesus.
Run as far as you like. I will always pursue.
Ah.
The fates have cursed us both. I am showing you mercy.
You know, you could just leave me out of this. It's not that big a deal.
What will you do when she's no longer there to protect you?
Made it to the secluded grotto.
It's my fault she found you.
Hey, you made it.
When you used the mastery shrines, it must have alerted her to your presence. I bought her some time, but we need to move. Nemesis's servants will be close by.
Nemesis, okay. Spoopy things! You're annoying. Accusing Shadow. They look cool, though. They look really cool.
Now you know. That was the goddess Nemesis. The truth is, she's wanted to destroy you since you were a baby.
That's not very sporting. Ow. Again, I have to reiterate this. It's really weird actually being somebody important in one of these games. Like, I feel so many RPGs are predicated on just being some guy who picked up a sword and swung it enough times to become the hero of legend.
I was her faithful priestess when she demanded I bring you to her for punishment.
Priest ass? Six-wing, gold mask, flying purple people maker. Can I go that way? I want to go that way. I'm definitely have to try playing through this again as a caster. I'm really curious how that's gonna go.
To deserve eternal punishment. long as you're on this island, Nemesis is a threat to everyone here. We need to leave.
Boat me out of here,
We need
then.
to sail for Pyrgos. There's an entrance near there to the realm of the Moirai, the goddesses of fate.
Why the Moirai?
Nemesis fears you because of a prophecy. I don't know what prophecy, but the Moirai will be able to tell us. Here, wear this. Cover your face. And take this charm.
Not bang high on Aristino's longevity.
My horse charm. It belongs to an old friend. It will protect you. And remember, seek the Moirai Temple.
Does this mean I can smack people with horses now?
Go.
Okay, bye. Uh-oh. Yep. That was that.
So brave Aristano perished. And the mortal fled.
I don't like these odds. Sailing is hard enough already.
Storm-tossed, they sank beneath the waters.
No, the horse charm. I want to smack people with horses.
Crying out for a protector.
Luminous horse savior. Just eats the carrot out of your pocket. All right, we've been shipwrecked. Luckily, horses are aquatic in Greek mythology. Let's explore the beach. Fortunately, we still have access to ancient teleportation technology.
Tormented by retribution, the mortal woke on a strange shore, alone.
Hello, bird. Goodbye, bird. Path wants me to go that way. I will go this way. It's crabs either way. It's crabs all the way down. Deer in our backyard again today. It's getting bold. That's cool. Maybe it's getting friendly. Goodbye, crabs. Nothing personal. Yo, this is so pretty right here. This little waterfall grotto. Holy shit, this looks so good. Such a little thing. But man, this is cool. Deer go from unimaginably skittish straight to not giving a buck. Fish people! Ichthyans. Good old Ichthyans. The deep ones. Ooh, spike mace. Neat. The game is a bit slow-paced at this point, but I know well from Titan Quest and Grim Dawn, like later in the game, you'll have access to a lot more attack speed upgrades. So I think it starts slow so that it can get almost bewilderingly fast later. And I'm fine with that. I really love the way they design these areas. They look so good. Oh boy. The Ichthian Enchanter. He's channeling some bullshit. Well, he's not anymore, because he's dead. Don't forget your barrier. Too late. Already did. To approach the statue, you feel the impressions of 3 beasts, a lion, a dolphin, and an owl. Beasts call out to you. Lion. Cool. Oh, cool. Yep, we got Ichthians. Remember your roots. I wonder how many enemies they're gonna... like, we've already seen some new stuff, like Nemesis's servants. But I wonder how many new kinds of enemies there's gonna be. How many callbacks there'll be.
Hello?
Hello? Oh god! I didn't realize I was dying that fast. Found the radio, the Cinematic Heroes gonna be playing Castle of Cagliostro. Cool. Very cool. Alright. Take me to the point of my death. I love they do this. I love that they... Oh my god! Like, literally right there.
I need to wait.
Ah! Shit! 3 of those spitter guys can take you out really fast. Obviously, chat, I'm not a big hardcore player when it comes to these things. I have made hardcore characters, and I've made decent inroads with some of them, but yeah. I've never actually beaten any ARPG with a hardcore character. That's interesting. Oiled ice staff, cool. I think you are fated to die there. If only you had some sort of protective shielding skill you could use to protect yourself. Man, that would be great. Developers that come up with that would be goddamn geniuses, I swear. Revolutionize gameplay. Never play hardcore because I don't care enough. Now I will play hard difficulties. Hello. Large bull-faced man coin. Ancient coin found from bygone era, found on the beach where I washed ashore. Strangely warm. Interesting. I found a quest item. Okay, I have leveled up. Let's go to the attributes. Throw this one in might. Masteries. I got another divinity point. Perhaps. Yeah, this one has some useful ones. Or 18 is really far away, frankly. It does look good, but I'm gonna spread it around. Actives and passives. Alright, well anyway. Got this guy up to 12, which means I can get additional attack speed. Other passives. Combat rush. Don't need that. Don't need that. Damage and rage effect. We'll do battle hardened. What are the modifiers on this one? Health, armor, health. That's kind of boring. Modifiers on this: armor, regen, damage. Actually, maybe we'll do combat rush for our next big passive, and then I think we'll enhance this. Add some more staggering force to it. Cool. What is this core skill stuff? Okay, so the way that they do stuff in this, you start with core skills. This is your primary attack, and you have two versions of it in case you want to switch between them. You have your dodge skill and you have your barrier skill. And as you put points into them, it unlocks additional slots for modifier. So you can level up, for example, your primary attack, and I added Vitality Drain and an AoE effect to it. Similarly, with your two masteries, they're separated into active trees and passive trees, and you get separate points for each one. So I took my heavy attack and I added the modifiers Shatter and Staggering Force to them. Shatter bypasses damage mitigation and lowers their armor. Staggering Force does more damage and adds stun. I also have the option of adding a second hit to it, getting more rage off of it, doing more damage at the cost of attack speed, and so on and so forth. Passives for weapon proficiency. I was able to add additional attack speed and critical chance on top of increased damage and attack speed. Yeah, unlike Titan Quest 1 and Grim Dawn, where you have skill points and your skill points are used to pump the mastery bar and all of your skills, Titan Quest 2 has discrete points for each thing that come from different places. Your mastery bar is pumped by divinity points. You get those from leveling up, exploring, and doing quests. Kind of similar to how you get devotion points in Grim Dawn. And then when you level up, you get 2 active points and 2 passive points to use between your, I guess, 3 skill trees at this point. 4, and then your 2 selected masteries. It's a neat system. I really like it. Because it stratifies things with different points, it frees you up to experiment more. Because with this system, you're not spending entire levels just dumping skill points into the mastery bar to get access to the stuff that you want. It's all happening concurrently.
You're alive. Thank the gods. Remember the charm Aristino gave you? Shaped like a horse. That's me. We must have separated in the wreck. Hurry, find me.
A lot of talking objects in this game. My inventory is getting a bit crowded. I need to find a merchant. Damn. Brutalitized. So I'd say overall this game is more skill dependent and more skill active than Titan Quest. Like, they are really, really expecting you to dodge stuff in this. Like, you need to be an active participant in damage mitigation in this, or you will die really fast. Like, no matter how tanky your build is. You need to be dodging and shielding, and that is just it. Achilleos, the river god, cored the lovely Deianira in 3 forms: a charging bull, a coiled serpent, a bull-faced man, until Heracles challenged the god for Deianira's hand. Heracles defeated Achilleos, and ever after, Heracles delighted in burning the symbols of his enemy dash. Bull, coiled serpent, bull-faced man. Oh, I need the coins for this. Okay.
Not possible.
That's not possible. Anything is possible if you try hard enough. Look at the straight sword. That's just an octopus. There's just an angry ass octopus watching me here. That's really funny. Also, at the very beginning of the game, I couldn't zoom in, but now I can, and that makes me very happy. It's Ultros! Oh, interesting. The old map's over there. We sure didn't make it very far. There we go. Serpent coin. Use that. Yeah, I like what I've done with my primary. The AoE really helps it. Alright, what the hell is this?
Get your claws off me!
There we go. Horse!
Ah, there. Thank the gods.
You're a talking horse.
Not just any talking horse. The talking horse that saved your life.
Incredible. Thank you.
You're welcome. Aristano charged me with helping you reach the Moirai and keeping you safe. A goddess is hunting you, and I had no idea how to reach the Moirai. At least Nemesis seems to think you're dead for now. That's some good news. Well, one step at a time. Let's find out where we are.
Okay, but before that, I want that last coin so I can do this side thing. Whoa, 4 divinity off of that? Seriously? Damn. We're gonna hit that next tier of Earth real fast. It seems like Mastery doesn't give you any core stats anymore. Oh boy. There it is. Smack, 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 smack. Blazing gold ring of ailment. Cool. Slowly filling up on yellows. We'll replace the amber ring. There we go. cool. Fighting Murlocs, Ichthyans, actually. They were a mainstay of Titan Quest 1. Anytime you were in any kind of damp area, you were guaranteed to run into Ichthyans. Totally different. Legally distinct. Very important. Resistant medium spalders of Sanctuary. Sanctuary! Sanctuary! Drop those and pick up these. These are great. Good. Wow, I have almost all rare stuff except my armbands and jewelry and potion. Need another potion. I have an icon on my interface to tell me this day. Thank you. Appreciate it. Having you top portal home anytime you want.
That's not possible.
So I guess maybe I should do that. Oh no, we're stuck in a different area now. So I can't go back to the other I can't go back to the other store. So we're stuck until we find an actual merchant.
A path? Perhaps there's a village further up this road.
I mean, this is construction. This does suggest civilization. Like the bird sliding down the stairs. That was pretty funny. There's a ledge up there. Alright, looks like it used to be a village.
What happened here?
So... is the horse going to be talking to us through the whole game? Because I'm not sure how I feel about that.
How do we get roped into protecting this merchant again?
Drachmae, remember?
Money? Who cares about money?
I don't care about money. Just what it can buy.
Because that's an important distinction.
Lousy road.
Lousy road.
Can't wait to leave this godforsaken coast behind me. You wouldn't happen to have a spare axle, would you?
Sorry, left in my other pouch.
Funny. Well, if you want to buy something, let me know.
I'm not buying, but I'm selling. Need some extra bag space like we had in Titan Quest. Maybe there's a reason we're not doing that. That's really nice. That's less nice. Yep, I'll take that. I'll equip that. And I will sell that. Was repository in your inventory? Oh, this I love. The repository is where it keeps all your quest items and your currencies. Because apparently there's going to be more than just gold. And I guess crafting is coming in the future. So that way, quest items don't take up any space in your proper inventory. Isn't that neat? Isn't that a wonderful bit of UX design? Spooters again, chat. And it took how long? Titanic Hatchet of Might. Limited potions are is limited potions. You have a potion equipment slot that defines its use. It's like Path of Exile. You have 2 potion slots where you can equip potions. They define how they're used, and then you gain charges by dealing damage. I haven't found any other potion types besides health and mana, and I sold my mana one. So there may be other ways to gain charges, but for right now, this is how it be. This is a one-handed axe. It would be fairly comparable. Laid down with Baron Zaya's collectible medallions far too long.
They say only a god can open the temple of the Moirai. So first, we have to find a god, and then we have to find the Moirai temple. I wish Aristano were here. Your mentor always had a plan.
How do you know I don't? What's all this lack of faith here? Cool, dead person. Yep. AoE basic doing some real work here. The old smuggler's cave. Playing the horse? No, the shove. Yeah, I gotta be honest, I don't really need somebody talking me through an ARPG. One of the things I genuinely like about ARPGs is how they're solitary affairs. You know? They're good times for quiet contemplation. Oh god. Yeah, I really... Not trying to be mean here, but I really don't need Horse Guy talking me through it. Liza P has a talking buddy. It does not improve the game much. It is, like... It seems to be something involved in a lot of modern games by default. Like, developers seem to have this idea that if somebody is not constantly talking to the player, they're gonna lose interest or something. And I hate that. Like, shut up so I can hear myself think. Thing I like is the caves are simple transitions, no loading screens. That is nice, isn't it? I think having a seamless world is a pretty... Oh, God, poison explosion enemies. I hate them. Having a seamless world to move through, I think, is kind of an important feature of these games. What was that gonna be? Seamless worlds by like Dungeon Siege. Dungeon Siege, sorry. Dungeon Siege also had that really excellent sense of being on a grand winding journey. Every part of that game was just a little bit too long. That was my problem. Areas in Dungeon Siege just felt like they went on forever. Dungeon Siege 2 did a much better job. Dungeon Siege 2 is a really cool game. That's a lot of bats. Thanks for the level up, idiots. You at the bottom of the screen is very similar to V Rising. Is it? Huh. Interesting. I would like more vigor. I like being vigorous. Alright. Boom. Second tier of Earth. What do I want out of here? Earth enchantment. Oh, I want this. I love reserve skills. This is something that I think I feel like Titan Quest may have pioneered this, but these are active skills that are on permanently, and the trade-off is that they reduce your max magic while they're active. They reserve your energy. I love skills like this. It just means you do more damage in exchange for magic that you're not using. Flame Volley and Earthquake both look cool, but yeah. So yeah, we'll definitely do this, and we'll see what we can add to it. Flame Shield, Stone Skin. Oh, it also gives you arm. Ooh. Less energy reserve. That's cool. That's cool that you can actually cancel out the energy reservation effect on it. D2 Paladins had auras which are always on, right? Yeah, but they didn't restrict their magic, did they? That's the trade-off. I like what I'm saying specifically is I like the energy reservation system. Like I've made characters in Titan Quest that basically had no energy to use because I had so many like actively reserved skills, but it made me really, really potent. Let's do Stone Skin for that. And then what do I do with my other active? Let's see. Stomp. Weaken enemies. Do bleed? Or do I want to upgrade my core? Another core here. Oh, because I picked up Earth Mastery, now I have the option of Fire Explosion. This would convert my primary attack to fire damage. I don't know how that interacts with Heavy Impact, though, which already converts it to Strike. I think I'm just going to pump Heavy Impact. I do like it. Really like these systems, chat. Really, really do. Yeah, apparently I've hit max for weapon proficiency. Combat Rush. I want to get you to 3 and see what you do. Alright, cool. Oh, it turned on. So see, yeah, my energy orb just got smaller. And now I got glowy shit around me. I'm really just here for the glowy shit. No, other way, genius. I'm not gonna bother picking up gray items anymore. You always reach those points in ARPGs where it's like, I just don't need this class of item anymore. It's over. I think it would be cool. I always thought it'd be cool in games like this if items were scaled so that the lowest tiers weren't actually useless. Like, I think it'd be neat if in a game like this, your gray items, yeah, they have no special effects, but they did the most raw damage, or they had the most raw defense. which generally wouldn't make them the most useful, but would still make them usable. And then as a trade-off, higher rarity items wouldn't do as much raw damage or have as much raw defense, but their modifiers would be more valuable. I wonder which way I should be going. Run over here real quick. Ooh. I like these different forms of traversal, but they're a little awkward. I think I need to work on some of these.
Not yet.
Somebody remind me the next time I level up or get active skill points to put skill points into my dodge. Because I really want to lower its cooldown. It's 5 seconds. Gillette 5-blade sword. Stack them on top of each other, just duct tape. Oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god, oh god. That's okay. Yeah, I almost died there. That's a lot more armor, frankly. How's that? Does it actually? That's funny. The oh, I guess it's just not working. I guess they need to work on the day-night cycle thing, because I don't think day and night actually cycle at this point. Those guys, I don't get what you're supposed to do if you're a melee fighter. Like, it seems like they're just gonna poison you, and that's that. It did make being a big smashy guy pretty satisfying in this, so I am pleased. Alright, video game, I made it through the cave. Haven't found that many items. Ooh.
They're far from the water, aren't they?
We got more? No, these are spiders. What the hell are you talking about? I guess the Ichthyans were the other direction. Then Dreadmore had some kind of Gillette razor sword and had the Gillette razor sword for her, which is pink, had the same stats and cost twice as much to buy. Yeah, nice view of whatever the hell that is down there. Sorry, wait a tick. Are my eyes glowing red? No, I'm just seething with arcane energies. The aforementioned Ichthyans.
By the gods, what are you doing over there? It's crawling with Ichthyans. You're meant to be over on this side.
Hecuba.
There's an equipment chest down to your right by the mine if you need it. Hurry, before the last bridge is destroyed.
Okay. That team was gone too soon, weren't they? Oh god. Great British Greeks. Oh boy. And headdress of insight. I guess this is the equipment chest she was talking about. Resistant iron ring of death. Funny enough, I don't think this is better than the amber. Oh no, it is. It does have the increased critical chance baked in. His days we're gonna see you surrounded by enemies. You're gonna use the barrier and it'll do nothing. I'll be like, see you, chat. You'll be like, no. Dreadmore also has horse armor, which is a 10-star rarity at amazing stats. Could be equipped in your horse slot, which doesn't exist. Oh boy. What a brute. They really did just blow up all the bridges around here, chat. What's a hero to do? Uh-oh.
That man looks like he could use our aid.
See, nobody need to say that. Nobody need to comment on this horse shit.
Now, who by the ghost of shipwrecked Odysseus are you? Where did you come from? On second thought, never mind. Grab that lever. We need to destroy this breach before more Ichthians arrive.
Here we are. Okay, that was pretty cool.
Just try to cross now, scaly vermin.
This is the bridge destroyer.
You. What god did you piss off that you've washed ashore here of all places?
Nemesis wrecked my ship.
Nemesis? Oh, I knew someone who was hunted by Nemesis once. Years ago. A woman. With an infant.
Guess which one I am.
I hope you don't bring more trouble to our town. We're already dealing with one crisis. Oh, but who would we be if we denied a weary traveler our hospitality? What you need?
I'm lost. Where am I?
This sorry place. You're on the outskirts of Pyrgos village. Follow me. I'll show you the way.
At least you said something 22 years ago.
Could it be? We didn't end up so far off course after all. The god Glaukos has a temple near here. He's an old friend of mine. He can help us reach the Moirai.
Horse. Why? We don't need the horse. Sophist cowl. Interesting. Can't wait for the horse to say, well, that just happened. Xenia, the principle of hospitality, is extremely important to the Greeks, and violating it was worth punishment by the gods.
Glaukos ordered the Cyclopes to build it for the people here, ages ago. The
Whoa, this is
Ichthians
cool
broke
looking.
through a few weeks ago. The floodwaters were merciless. The Ichthians, too. Not even the god could stop them. Pyrgos would have fallen, too, if we weren't on high ground.
No, the Glaukos I knew would never allow it.
Want the horse saying, no sir, I don't like it.
Curses! Some Ichthians must have gotten through before we destroyed the breach.
Well, then we explode them all. Really not that complicated. I used my shield, chat. I did it. I did the thing.
A word with you before you go. All right. I have to know. You come here fighting like Achilles and telling me the goddess of retribution is out to get you. What do you want?
Looking for the god Glaukos.
Glaukos? Oh, forget about him. Everything he
Do the
touches
thing,
falls
streaming.
apart. You're better off without him.
No! There must be some mistake. We need the gods' help to reach the Moirai. Let's continue to the village.
I don't like the way they say the god. It's kind of... Statue of Glaukos, the god of sea and sailors, once mortal Glaukos stands watch over travelers approaching Nananana village. Of course, did say nay, I hate this game.
After I became trapped in this charm, Glaukos was as true a friend as you could want. He gave me to Aristino because I asked him to. I needed to feel useful.
I really don't care. I really, deeply don't care. It was weird enough that our character has an actual backstory in this. I don't need the horse's backstory. I'm sorry. I really don't. I'm going to run around and beat the shit out of monsters until somebody tells me that the world is saved. I don't really need to be any more complicated than that. A horse. It's true. A horse is a horse. Of course. What the hell? Your lens flare got a little out of hand there. Cool, I found nothing. What's up, Drake now? Of course, needs to keep track of your combos. Smackety, smack, smack, smack. Hey, free gold. I will help you by setting this bit of bridge you're on fire.
By Glaukos, thank you. I was told it was safe on this side
Congrats,
of the bridges.
Shadows.
We'll be sharing strong words.
Will you
By
know?
Glaukos. Good thing you didn't waste any time getting over here, or I fear I'd be fish food. I'm glad my equipment cache proved useful. I came to check on my copper mine. It's the one you passed. I found a huge ore deposit last week. I was so excited, but thanks to the militia's failure to stop the Ichthians, it's lost. What's next? Ichthians in Pyrgos itself? Gods.
About them.
They're monsters. They've been attacking the town from the north for weeks. We thought the south was safe, but no. Yesterday they came swarming from the south too. We had to destroy the bridges just to keep from being overrun.
Okay, bye. Has it been this for a while? No, this is a one-off thing I'm doing. Titan Quest 2 just entered early access last week. And I'm a huge fan of Titan Quest. So we finished with Timberborn last night. So I had a good excuse to slip this into the schedule. I mean tonight? I mean I always stream from 9 to midnight. So I've been at this for 3 hours. And it's been good for all of those 3 hours. Oh Lord, that thing's really big. I have concerns. Oh yeah, that hurt. Boom! There we go. Minus pregame chat, which varies wildly. That's true. I was rambling for about half an hour, I think. Not too excessive. Yeah, this has very similar ragdoll physics to to OG Titan Quest, which makes me very happy. Also, this particular map layout is very Titan Quest 1-ish. I like that. Straight sword, not on this stream. Alright, let's see. I want to be... Wait a minute. I had a thought. I was thinking things. If I get my agility to 60, I could wear this. Nah. I'll just be mightier. It's fine. Alright, additional divinity, I think, will go into warfare. Active points are gonna go into dodge. Put one there, and then... Oh, cooldown charge... Oh, cooldown charge requires 2. Oh, you can't lower the cooldown of it. No, it's celerity. Base cooldown duration is over here. Sure, I'll take celerity. Why not? And the other active. Throw another one under Earth Enchantment then. Additional divinity, my favorite layer in RPG. I'm gonna put Earth Enhancement on this one. Then passes. Oh, I was working on... Yes, this one. This one had... I think I wanted regeneration for this. And then let's just keep going on from there. Okay, cool. And I think I need to, yep, re-reserve that since the skill changed.
Hello? I need some help here.
Do you now? What happened there, sir?
Oh, thank Glaukos you're not one of those monsters. They attacked and carried the other survivors off. My little sister, Tamandra. I don't think she'll do well as a prisoner. She doesn't understand how the world works.
There's number not hitting people with a stick that has a razor on it.
Thank you. You'd best hurry. Tamandra's going to get herself killed, and apologies in advance for how she is.
What?
Good luck. I'll wait here
So she's in a cave somewhere. Is it? Maybe Tamandra's cool. Caster more my speed than Big Smash. A real difference in playstyles. I'm pretty sure this one retaliation damage on the aura and I just didn't give it a second look. Did I? Is that a thing? Flame Shield, yeah. Yeah, we talked about that when I first unlocked the skill. Fiend's Hollow. Oh, this is actually a different area. Huh. This is not Create Entertainment. This is the Spellforce devs. I think THQ Nordic charged them with making the post-anniversary edition DLC for Titan Quest 1. And those went over well enough, so... That looks kind of cool. Nah, I like what I got. Slayer's Cudgel. We're getting dangerously close to how much damage my current weapon does. Oh boy.
Help us, please! Help the Ixians!
Yeah, kind of in the middle of that at the moment.
Let us out, please!
Smackety, smackety, smack.
Thank you. There are more prisoners deeper in the cave. They need help too.
Okay. There we go. Gold Ring of Death. I like simple suffixes. Of death. Really tells you all you need to know. Well, there's the shit. Tamandra.
Us out of here.
She's rather demanding. I hear what the horse had to dinner. I'm very glad the horse hasn't had anything to say lately.
The horrible fishmen have had us penned in like sheep. Can you imagine? I have no idea what they thought to kidnap us for. I assume to ransom back as hostages. We are valued citizens of Pyrgos.
Maybe we're gonna eat you.
Itties. He'll be a mess without...
How is this? Huh. A weird sort of puzzle. Sure, a lot of British people in ancient Greece. Funny that. Funny how the British accent is used as shorthand for ancient folks. Stop doing that. God. Boom. There ain't nobody else here. Oh, maybe I needed to light that one first. Massive. Oh my god. I believe that is an accurate description. My sledge is massive. Only the Ixians know what dark rites they participate in. Those freshly sharpened blades and unholy inscriptions don't bode well. Okay, so I filled all that in. What is going on over here? Okay, so maybe Oh, I think I get it.
Not yet.
What do you mean, not yet? So that was 1. Now I think I do 2. And then we do 3. I think that was the whole concept. Oh. Same description, I guess. There we go. Aha! Quest started.
What are you doing? This is my hiding spot.
Mopsus?
You can't hide in here. This is my spot, okay?
You should get to safety.
Safety? I am safe now that I've made it in here. Out there are Ichthians everywhere. I barely got away.
I can protect you.
I don't know who you are, but unless you're a god in disguise, I don't think you can defeat an entire army of monsters.
What if I am,
Hiergos
though?
will probably fall, and everyone will be captured by the monsters. Oh, but not me. I'll be safe here.
Thank you, Chad. I appreciate your faith in me.
I will suit myself. Now find your own hiding spot. Oh, please get out of here.
Just as soon as I loot the place. Oh, pendant. Booth of stuff. Ice staff, fire staff. Wow, this guy's just hoarding staves. Nice tree. Some more map there. Bat, you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to bring it upon yourself. Something this way? Skeletons! Good old skeletons. Nothing beats skeletons. Alright, I did it. I saved your sister.
You made it out! Thank Glaukos! I was worried I'd never see you again.
I swear, ever since Mother died, you've fretted enough for the both of you. Oh, it's so good to taste fresh air again. I'm sure the dampness of that cave was giving me a nasty cough. Oh, awful.
Having any trouble getting out?
We all made it out without any problems. Thanks to you.
Thank you so much for rescuing my sister. Tamandra, I sent this stranger in to stop those monsters killing you.
Killing me? Those monsters wouldn't dare. But yes, thank you for the rescue.
You're welcome.
You've got to be more careful, Tamandra.
And you have to worry less. It all worked out, didn't it?
I got something.
Glaukos must be watching over us.
He must know that you wouldn't
I got a
be
new
able to
kind of
fasten your
currency.
sandals
Embers
without
of
my
the
help.
night.
Please. You were 10 winters old before you could fasten your sandals.
Perhaps they'd
remember?
be useful
I
to one
always
who
had to do
studies
it for
ancient
you.
witchcraft.
Well, sandals are tricky.
Alright. Oh. There's a boar over here. It is yet unkilled. Fix that. Consider your little red wagon fixed. Well, if we're going that way, then what's down here, damn it? This is really pretty. Bronze Lion. Highwayman. That was unwise. God, the water in this game is so pretty. Really can't stress that enough. Pyrgus. Titan Quest villages are so pretty. Alright, we got proper trader, caravan trader.
One at a time, please. One at a time.
This greedy bastard is gouging the price of grain. The farmland are flooded.
Alright, cool. Activated that. Oh, we got some new stuff. Blacksmith.
Gave most of my stock to the militia.
Fancy gear. What's this? Arcanist.
You two can. Have you ever dabbled in divine magic?
Oh, this is just magic-based stuff. This man is collecting like a chicken. 100% log flume in that river. And this is
If
the
you
storage
need good
guy,
store,
right?
admittedly, it's a little. But as soon as that's fixed.
Okay, there's our stash. And we can add tabs. Perfect. Excellent. It's all there. It's all there. And this is Hunter?
You're looking to buy a bow?
Okay, so we're up to... Oh, okay. Okay, so now we've got different... We've got different merchants for the different classes of items, basically. May sound bad. Does Titan Quest have any worth playing over Grim Dawn? Grim Dawn was a refinement of all. It sounds like... I would say there is. I would say there is. Grim Dawn... Grim Dawn is better in every way, I think. But it is more... It is more, like, technically complex. And it has a different setting. I would say the original Titan Quest does have the advantage of feeling like a more relaxed setting. It's not in the midst of a double supernatural apocalypse. It has that more classic like fantasy mythology setting. And like, you know, different masteries, different classes to build out, different gearing priorities and like. So yeah, I think I would definitely consider Grim Dawn the better game, but there are times when I want to play Titan Quest 1 instead of Grim Dawn. So I think they both have their merits. And with that, chat, I think this is a good place to stop for the night. I made it to a proper town in this not so distant land. I think this is a good first look at the game. We spent a good 3 hours in it tonight. Apparently there's not a terrible lot else in terms of content to it, so we've made a good start of it. I'm definitely gonna play the rest of what's here, and I might even run through it with a second character just to try the other masteries, but it's what I hoped it would be. It definitely has the look and feel of more Titan Quest and with a more modern presentation. But it also brings some new design sensibilities. The fact that battles and damage mitigation is much more active, I think is interesting. It gives it a very different feel from Titan Quest 1 and Grim Dawn, but not necessarily a bad thing. Any update on Beaverton? No, I haven't had any time to play games today. This is the only game I played today. I had a very full day, so I'll let you know if there's any advancements, if I achieve anything further in Timberborn. But yeah. So let me remind you of the schedule revelations that we have come to, and I will send you on your merry way, chat. Tomorrow night is the Power Hours. Going back to July of 1995 and checking out the Japan-only feature in the Epic Center there. That'll continue into Saturday. Friday, is going to be, in a sense, more of this. We're doing a Grim Dawn community multiplayer night. I'll be able to take 3 of you along with new characters in the early parts of Grim Dawn. We'll see how far we get. Let me know stream on Sunday because I never stream on Sunday. And then Monday, we start Earthbound. It's been a long time coming. Some folks are very excited about this. It will be a democratic playthrough, so it is going to need to earn its place democratically among other playthroughs. But yeah, that's what we're doing, chat. That's how it's going to be. So let's get out of here. Yeah, everything should save automatically the way the original did. I'm hoping we get to the Warden. I mean, honestly, you can get to the Warden really fast. I don't want to like speed run it or anything, but I would like to at least get through that first foresty, swampy chapter. All right, let's see what's going on. I believe tonight I will send you over to Bassie. Bassie is playing... Oh, wow. Hellblade VR. Interesting. Let's see how that's working for him. Let's see how that's going. So, anyway, chat, thank you so much for coming out tonight. Thanks for joining me for a little bit of surprise Titan Quest 2. I'm happy. I think they've got an excellent foundation for a game here, and I'm really interested to see how they expand upon it. I hope they succeed in making a similarly large and sprawling game like last time. But yeah, thanks again for coming out. Hopefully I'll see you tomorrow night for the Power Hours. But until then, as always, y'all take care. Bye, everybody.